Hello, Mr. Rick. Oh, I'm a bit today because I'll be having a lot of tests next week.
A lot of tests.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like most students seem to be having tests next week. Sounds like a busy time.
Well, it is
Yeah.
because I'm gonna have like around 6 subjects of tests
Yeah.
the next week.
6 subjects. Wow. Okay. So you have a very busy time. So what? Not much sleep for you. Is that right?
I woke up a lot.
Right. Right. And so when does the school year finish, Michael?
I think it's around 25 of May.
25th of May. Okay. 25th. Wow. So not long. Only what? One more month. 4 more weeks. Is that right?
Yeah, indeed. We have a small break in around 1 month, and we'll went back to school on, I think it's August.
Oh, August. Oh, so you have 2 months break if you go
Yeah.
back in. Yeah. So you finish on the 25th of May and you start again at the beginning of August. Is that right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Hi, Zungha. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Oh, sorry, I can't see you, Michael. Now I can. Okay, that's great. Thank you. All right. So how is your week, Zungha? Do you have exams or tests?
Yeah, I have some of the other subjects exam, but
Yeah.
main subject I haven't do the exam yet.
Okay. Do you have them next week?
No, I will have them after the vacation.
Right. Okay. Okay, good. And so Michael was just saying, then you have 2 months holiday. Is that right?
Yeah, about 2 months or more.
About 2 months, yeah. So does your family go away, Zungha?
I
You
don't know
go anywhere?
because they haven't set up any plan yet.
Okay, no plan yet. What about your family, Michael? Do you go somewhere?
Oh, we're planning to go to Da Nang around this May, the end of May.
Da Nang. Okay.
Yeah. Went there for the beach and
Right.
some friends.
Okay, good. Good. So I hope I can still get to see you when I come to Hanoi.
Oh, don't worry. We'll go around in the end of May. So
End of May. Okay.
yeah. We'll have time to meet.
Okay, that's great. Look forward to seeing you again.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope I can see you too, Zungha.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope I can see you when I come to Hanoi. If you are not going on holiday. It will be very good to meet you all face to face and talk with you in person. Okay, I'll just wait and see if anyone else is going to join us. Someone has sent me an email. Okay, Bhutan is away. What can I see on the wall behind you, Zungha?
It's just
What is behind you? I can see a picture.
Yeah, it's like a picture with information about my grandfather.
Oh, okay. Good, good. Is he still alive or not?
No, he passed away when I was 2 or 3. I don't remember exactly.
Okay, wow, perfect English, Zungha. Perfect English, you said. He passed away when I was 2 or 3. I don't remember exactly. It's perfect. Your grammar is perfect. Very good. Okay, hello, Duknia.
I'm sorry.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Good, thank you. Good. Hello, Tuk Ling.
Hello, Mr. Lee.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good, good. How were the exams? How were your exams?
I think it's good. I don't
Okay, they
know.
were okay. Have you had
Yes.
the result? Have you had the result yet?
No,
Not yet.
I didn't have the result.
Okay, how long do you have to wait?
I think it's for a month. I
One
think
more
I
month.
have to.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, Cho Zhang.
Yes, hi, teacher.
How are you, Cho Zhang?
I feel good. Thank you.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. And hello, Paula.
Hi.
How are you, Paula?
Yeah, I'm great.
Good, good. So you were doing some teaching before. Your mum showed me.
Yeah, this morning I was
Yeah,
teaching.
yeah. How did it go?
Yeah, she did pretty great.
Did pretty great. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm sure you're a great teacher, Paula. Okay, everyone. So we will get started now. Welcome to class for today. And I was just saying to some of the others before, I'm looking forward to seeing as many of you as I can when I come to Hanoi. I will be there in 4 weeks, 4 weeks from today. So looking forward to meeting you all face to face. So I will just show you what we are doing today. Okay, so as usual, we're starting with our fun phrase, then we're going to be doing the word formation practice, and we will continue to review how to write a task 2 essay. So I'm going to lead you through the baby steps for this. Now, Cho Zhang has told me she's doing the Ielts test sometime soon. Cho Zhang, do you have a date yet?
I think that it's gonna be the next month.
In May, you mean? Next month? May?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what day? What date?
I haven't signed it yet, so sorry.
Okay. Okay. All right. Is anybody else doing the IELTS test next month? Anyone else? Okay, just Cho Zhang. Okay, that's good to know. All right. So, Michael,
Yes, I'm here.
what is this week's fun phrase, please?
Fun phrase of the week: to go the extra mile.
Thank you. What does it mean? Zung ha. Zung ha, what does it mean?
To do way more than is necessary or expected from you in order to reach a specific
Okay, the word is specific.
uh,
Specific. Can you say that, Zung ha? Specific.
specific goal.
Specific. A specific goal. A specific goal means you have an exact goal in mind or one goal in mind. For example, you want to get a score of 7 on the IELTS test. That is your specific goal for this year. That is your one most important goal. Does that make sense, Sungha?
Yes.
Yeah, a specific goal means you have an exact result in mind. You have something you definitely want to achieve. It doesn't have to be academic, it can be anything, any sort of goal. But it means you have something definitely in mind that you want to achieve. For example, maybe you want to climb the highest mountain in Vietnam this year. That would be a specific goal. Okay, Tuk Ling,
Yes.
how do you use it? How do you use it?
If you want to get the best test score in your class, you must be prepared. Go to the extra mile.
Okay, so it means it means to do extra work, basically. To go the extra mile means to do something usually more than what you had planned on. So maybe if you want to get a good mark in your test, you might study for 2 or 3 hours longer than you originally planned. So you go the extra mile, go the extra mile. And I assume most of you know that mile is a measure of distance, still used in places like America. Most other places in the world these days use kilometers, of course, but in America, they still use mile. So to go the extra mile means just to go extra distance to achieve your goal. So I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, Paula.
Yeah.
What does a blessing in disguise mean, Paula?
A blessing in disguise.
Yeah, what does it mean?
I don't remember.
You're not sure? You don't remember? Okay. Do you know what a blessing is, Paula? Do you know
Yeah,
what
I
a
know.
blessing? Yeah. Okay.
It's when you say like good words to other people.
Not necessarily. The general meaning of a blessing is just something good that happens to you.
Okay.
Something good. So, for example, if a farmer is waiting for rain for their rice crop, and then it rains the next day, they will say, "Oh, what a blessing. This is such a good thing that has happened to me."
Okay.
Okay. It is usually associated with religion in some ways. That's
Yeah.
where it came from. But a blessing just means something good that happens. Blessing in disguise. Tuknia. Tuknia.
Yes.
Can you remember what this phrase means? A blessing in disguise.
Because in disguise, like there's something may seem bad at first, but actually good.
Excellent. That is exactly what it means. So, Paula.
Yeah.
Okay, you probably missed the lesson where we talked about this one, but an example would be, say if you missed your bus to school one morning and you were late, okay, you were late for school, but then the bus on its way to school had an accident and everyone on the bus was hurt. But because you missed the bus, all right, it is a blessing in disguise. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So first of all, you think, oh no, I missed the bus. I'm going to be late for school. This is bad. But then the bus has an accident and you missed it. So in fact, you missing the bus was a good thing that happened instead of a bad thing. So that is a blessing in disguise. Okay. Thank you, Duknia. That was good remembering. Cho Zhang. Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Hang in there, Cho Zhang. What does that mean? Hang in there.
Hang in there means don't give up.
Yes, don't give up. Very good, Cho Zhang. Good memory. Hang in there means don't give up. Keep going. Hang in there. All right. Usually people say this to you if you are having trouble with something and maybe you're thinking about giving up. And someone will say to you to encourage you, hang in there. Don't stop. You are almost there. Hang in there. Okay. I hope that all makes sense. Any questions? Good. All right. Now we're going to look at the word formation. Hello, Tang. Tang.
Hello?
Hello, Tang. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, welcome to class, Tang. Have you got your camera working yet?
Yeah, it's still the same.
Okay, it's a shame. Would be nice to see you one day, Tang.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. So how many students have we got today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8. Okay. Actually, we'll do the first 8. All right, everyone. So can you please do the first 8 of these sentences? Numbers 1 to 8, please. And as usual, can you please send me your answers in chat? So I'll just give you a couple of minutes to do this. So numbers 1 through to 8. Let's see who is fastest to send me their answers. Number 5, some of you might find a little bit tricky. It's an unusual word. But as usual, don't worry if you can't answer all of them, because you are learning. You will learn new words, so don't worry, of course. This is not a serious test. This is a test just to help you learn. Okay, so we have a winner. Who is first? Okay, Paula, let me check your answers. Okay, very good, Paula. 8 out of 8. Who is going to be second? Who will get the silver medal? Okay, Duknia. Okay, that's good, Duknia. 8 out of 8 too. Excellent. All right, who will get the bronze medal? Okay, Michael. That's excellent too, Michael. 8 out of 8. That's great. Okay, 1 more minute, everyone, then we will go through the answers. If there's 1 or 2 you are not sure about, just leave them out and go to the rest. Another 30 seconds. Okay, Zung Ha. That's good, Zung Ha. Also 8 out of 8. But the answer to number 5 is one word, Zung Ha. Okay, it's one word. You have the correct word, but you've just made it into 2 words. Should be one word. That's correct, yeah. Okay, out of the ones you sent me, Tang, you have 4 of them are correct. 4 of them are correct. And Tuk Ling, okay, you have 5 out of 8, Tuk Ling, 5 out of 8. And Cho Zhang, okay, that's good, Cho Zhang. You have 8 out of 8. Okay, thank you, everybody. So most of you got 8 out of 8, which is good. So we'll just go through the answers now. Michael.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, number 1, please, Michael.
Do I
Can
read
you
the
read?
whole?
Yeah, please read the whole sentence. Thank you.
It is totally understandable that you stayed home when you were sick.
Good. Understandable. I think everyone got that correct. Totally understandable that you stayed home when you were sick. Tang, number 2, please. Tang.
Don't laugh at his stupid jokes. You will only encourage him to say them again.
Correct. You will only encourage him to say them again. And encourage, of course, means to give someone support. Tell someone they're doing something good. That is to encourage someone. So I think everyone got that correct as well. Paula.
Yes.
Okay, number 3, Paula.
That sidewalk is slippery. I almost fell.
Correct. The sidewalk is slippery. I think a couple of people got this incorrect. Slippery. Slippery is the adjective in this case. Slippery. S-L-I-P-P-E-R-Y. Slippery. Cho Zhang, number 4, please.
Number 4 is citizen.
Not quite correct. Sorry, Cho Zhang. You are missing this one thing off the end of citizen. Sorry, I've just noticed that. Tuk Nia.
Yeah.
Number 4, please, Tuk Nia.
After Monday, I will no longer be a foreigner. I am receiving my citizenship.
Citizenship is the correct word. I think a couple of you got this wrong. Okay, Cho Zhang, did you hear that?
Yes, I can hear that.
Yeah. Citizenship. Citizenship is the correct noun. Citizenship. You receive your citizenship when you become a member of a new country. You get your citizenship, it is called. Okay. Tuk Ling, please. Tuk Ling. Number 5.
I don't know.
You're not sure about this one? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Zung Ha. Zung Ha.
Yes.
Number 5. 5, Zung Ha.
Will be very lonely unless you be friend with her.
Okay. Thank you, Zung Ha. That is correct. Maybe a little bit hard for the rest of you to hear. The correct answer is befriend. Befriend is the verb. Unusual word. Okay, befriend. You don't hear this very often. Be, then friend. Befriend. Befriend. It just means to make friends with someone. But instead of saying make friends with someone, you can say all that in one word, which is befriend. I befriended my neighbor. I befriended my neighbor's dog. Does that make sense, Tukling?
Yes.
Okay, so befriend. Befriend is the verb. Befriend. Just means to make friends. Befriend. To befriend someone. Okay, Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Number 6, please, Cho Zhang.
Number 6 is sharpened.
Yeah, can you read all of the sentence, please?
Yes, of course. Every afternoon, the cooks sharpen their knife in preparations for dinner.
Okay, good reading, Cho Zhang. So sharpen is the verb. Okay, every afternoon the cooks sharpen their knives. Sharpen is the verb which means to make something sharp, usually a knife of some sort. The cooks sharpen their knives in preparation for dinner. All right, number 7, Tang, number 7.
I hate being around Mary Lou. She is so unfriendly.
Okay, so you'll actually notice, so you are correct. You are correct, Tang. But did you notice that the word so is repeated in that sentence?
Yeah.
Okay, so she is so unfriendly. And this is common in spoken English when you want to put more emphasis or you want to show more emotion. So instead of saying she is very unfriendly, you say she is so unfriendly. It means the same as very unfriendly. So it's not so common in written English, but you will hear this quite often in spoken English. They will repeat a word like so. Instead of just saying she is so unfriendly, you say she is so unfriendly. Or my friend is a good runner. He's so fast. Just means very fast. So the word so is often repeated just to give extra emphasis, just to make it sound more important. So friendly. By the way, this is not to be confused. By the way, there is also another use of the word so, which means when something is not very good. For example, how was that restaurant? Oh, it was so, means not very good. So in that context just means something that is not great. Again, you will hear this often in spoken English. So is a very casual way of saying something is not that great or not very good. So. All right, the last one of these, Michael.
Yes.
Number 8. Yeah.
The stock market crash of 1929 left my great-grandfather penniless.
Correct. Very good. Penniless. Okay, means you have no money. If someone is penniless, means they have no money at all. No money at all. And some of you might know the penny was a coin, a unit of currency in some countries. I think maybe only 1 or 2 countries have a penny now, but a penny is a very low value coin, a penny. So to be penniless means you have no money whatsoever. Okay, well done to everyone who got 8 out of 8. And if you didn't, I hope you've learned some new words. Are there any questions about that? Okay. We are going to continue with our baby steps about how to write a task to essay. So you might remember that we've done this the last couple of weeks. The first step when you see an essay question, okay, is to classify the question A, P, or S. Here's a test for you. What does A stand for? Zung Ha. What does A stand for? Can you remember?
A stands for argument.
Correct. Very good, Zung Ha. A stands for argument. Tuk Ling. Actually, I won't ask you Tuk Ling because I know you've missed the last couple of lessons about this. Okay, don't worry. Okay. Michael.
Yes, me.
What does P stand for? What is a P essay?
A PSA.
Yeah.
Is it a point of view?
It is a point of view. Good memory, Michael. Okay, so P means point of view, a point of view essay. And the final one, S, Duk Nia. Duk Nia, can you remember?
I don't remember what. Yes.
Okay, all right. Cho Zhang, can you remember? What is an S essay?
S means situations.
It does. S means situation, a situation essay. So just about all the essay topics can be classified into either an argument, a point of view, or a situation. And in case you've forgotten, it is important to classify each question when you see it, because it affects how you write your answer. So, for example, an argument essay topic means you are going to have one paragraph writing for one side of the argument and the other paragraph writing against the other side of the argument. A point of view topic usually means you will have one paragraph doing one point of view and the other paragraph doing the second point of view. But maybe, so the difference between these two, of course, is maybe there are more than 2 points of view. So if there are maybe 4 points of view, you will put 2 of them in one paragraph and 2 of them in another paragraph. So that's what I mean about they're slightly different. The structure of the essay is slightly different. And a situation usually asks you for some solutions to a problem. So you will have to think about solutions to a problem. So again, we will look quickly at these examples. Okay, so the first example, example 1. Paula, can you read it for me, please?
Okay. Example 1.
Yeah, example
Homeschooling
1.
belongs in the past. What?
Yep, keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Homeschooling belongs in the past and is unacceptable in modern society. To what extent do you agree or disagree with this statement?
Thank you, Paula. So as I've written down here, this is an argument type of topic, and you get a clue for that from this second sentence. It asks you whether you agree or disagree with the statement. So that gives you a clue that this is an argument topic, and that means, okay, you are going to do one paragraph on the benefits of homeschooling and your second paragraph on the disadvantages of homeschooling. Does that make sense, Paula?
Yes.
Okay, so this makes your essay planning a lot easier once you know what sort of topic you are dealing with. So an argument topic, okay, you write your introduction paragraph, which we're going to practice in a moment. Then you're going to write one paragraph on the advantages of homeschooling, one paragraph on the disadvantages of homeschooling, and then a conclusion. Okay, so that is how you do an argument type topic. So you have 2 sides in your essay. Does that make sense to you, Tuk Ling?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, good. Now we're going to look at another one. Tuk Ling, can you read example 2, please?
Okay, some people think that parents don't teach their teacher about importance of recycling, while others think it should be taught in school. Discuss both view and give your opinion.
Okay, so this is a point of view essay. This is a P essay. Okay, and you get a clue because it says here, discuss both views and give your opinion. So it's a little bit similar to an argument essay, but as I was saying before, sometimes there is more than one point of view or more than 2 points of view. Sometimes there are 3 or 4 or maybe more. So this is a point of view essay. And as I say, you get a clue from this part here. It says discuss both views and give your opinion. And example 3, which is the one we're going to do now. Example 3. Cho Zhang. Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, can you please read example 3?
Most people prefer shopping in supermarkets nowadays. How does this affect the local shop? What are the positive and negative impact of this development?
Good reading, Cho Zhang. Okay, so this is a situation essay. And you can tell really from the first sentence, most people prefer shoppings in supermarkets nowadays. This is a situation. This is something that is just happening now. So it's not really an argument. Okay, it's true that most people prefer shopping in supermarkets. So this is a situation. And then there are 2 questions here. Again, situation topics will often have 2 question sentences. So what is the effect on local shops and what are positive and negative impacts of this development? Okay, so these are the 3 sorts of essay topics. And again, as I say, it's important to quickly classify what sort of essay you are dealing with, because this will help you plan the structure of your essay. Duknia.
Yes.
Can you remember off the top of your head how long you have to plan this essay in an exam? Remember, you have 40 minutes. You have 40 minutes to do the whole question. How much of that 40 minutes should you plan? Should you leave for planning?
I don't really. Like.
So you can't remember. So
Yeah,
before you start, before you start writing, of course, you need to plan what you are going to say. You need to make some notes. So so you can't remember how many minutes to plan?
No, I don't.
Okay, all right. Tongue.
Yes.
Can you remember tongue? How many minutes of a task 2 essay, how many minutes should you spend planning before you start writing your essay? About how many minutes?
About 5 to 7, I think.
Close, almost. Zung Ha.
Yes,
How many minutes, Zung Ha? Can you remember?
about 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh, getting worse. Okay, 7 to 8 minutes, everyone. 7 to 8 minutes. Okay, so you have 7 to 8 minutes to plan your essay, 30 minutes to write it, and then maybe 2 minutes at the end just to check it. Check your spelling, punctuation, grammar, that sort of thing. So 7 to 8 minutes is about the time you have to plan the essay. So the first thing you do in planning, once again, I'm repeating myself, I know, but I'm repeating myself because I want to make sure that everyone understands this. The first step is to classify the question. Sorry, Zung Ha, can you turn your microphone off, please? That's okay, thank you. All right, so the first step is to classify the question. Is it an A, P, or S essay? An argument, a point of view, or a situation? because that affects how you are going to structure your essay. The first step, okay? The second step is to think of ideas to go into the essay. So remember, last week we looked at this recycling one. So the second step, you think, it asks about, should parents teach children to recycle, or should schools teach children to recycle? So remember, last week we came up with ideas to go into each of these categories. So then you write down your ideas, all right, and then you have the basics for your essay. Are there any questions about that? Okay, and just looking at this point of view type of essay, all right, so the first thing you're going to write down is ideas on the effects on shops. Effects on shops. Paula.
Yeah.
Okay. Most people prefer shopping in the supermarkets nowadays, Paula. Okay. Yeah. What is one effect you can think of that might happen to local shops?
So the local shop,
Yeah.
they
What is
might,
one thing to think of?
the owners of the local shops may lose their jobs,
Yes. Yes, you are correct. So local shops might disappear.
Yeah. Might
disappear because of supermarkets take all the customers. Okay, so that's great. So you already have one idea. Okay. Tukling.
Yes.
Okay, what is a positive thing about having a supermarket? What is one good thing?
Positive of supermarket.
Yeah.
I think quite expensive.
Is that a positive thing? You say the supermarket is quite expensive? That sounds like a negative thing.
No, sorry. I think it's convenience. It is more convenience.
Very good. Yeah. So obviously, when you look at this essay topic, you think, why would I go to a supermarket? Okay, what is the reason why I would go to a supermarket? And you are correct. Convenience is number one positive thing. Good. Okay, Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, what is a negative thing about having a supermarket? One negative thing. What is bad about a supermarket?
Too crowded.
Yeah, what is one negative thing or bad thing about a supermarket? But we've heard that one positive thing is convenience. All right, supermarkets are convenient because they have many different products in one place. But what might be a bad thing? Can you think of any?
I still can think.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Tongue.
Yes.
Can you think of a bad thing or a negative thing about a supermarket?
I think when they decided to put on a sale on every items, there will be overcrowded maybe.
Okay, good. Okay, so maybe sometimes they are too popular, all right, and they become too crowded and so not convenient. Okay, that's good. Good thinking, Tongue. All right, so again, these are the sort of things you will do in your second step of writing your essay. You just quickly brainstorm. I think everyone knows what I mean by brainstorm. It just means you quickly think of all the things, good or bad, about a topic. In this case, supermarkets, what's good about a supermarket? You quickly write down 2 or 3 things you can think of, anything. What's bad about a supermarket? You quickly write down 3 things. So remember, you only have 7 or 8 minutes to do this. So you do have to think quite fast. Right. We're going to practice this in just a moment. But firstly, please look, okay, at each of these essay topics, everyone, and please send to me in chat whether each topic is an A, P, or S. Okay, see how quickly you can identify this. So again, please send to me in chat. So you will write down just one A, P, or S, two A, P, or S, and so on. So remember, A stands for argument, P is point of view, and S is a situation. So see how quickly you can identify these 6 topics. And remember, before I gave you some clues as to how to identify each one quickly. Okay, Paula is first. Paula is first across the finishing line. Okay, you are correct, Paula. Okay, Tuk Ling, you are correct. Tuk Ling gets the silver medal. For being second fastest. Paula gets the gold medal. Who will get the bronze medal for 3rd place? Okay, Zung Ha. Okay, Zung Ha. So numbers 1 and 3 are not correct, okay? And also numbers 5 and 6, not quite correct. So please remember that looking at a situation type of essay, the first sentence should outline or summarize a particular situation. It shouldn't be anything that you need to argue about. Okay, so that's a clue. So the first sentence of a situation topic is always something that is a fact, okay, that you don't need to argue about. So that is a clue. Okay, tongue. Number 1 isn't right, is incorrect. Number 2 and 3 are correct, tongue. And 4, 5, and 6 are not quite correct. Okay, just another 30 seconds, please. So in an exam, you should be able to do this in about less than 30 seconds. You should be able to identify whether it's an argument, a point of view, or a situation. Okay, Cho Zhang, you are correct. Okay, all of those are correct. Okay. Duk Nia, they are all correct except number 3. Except number 3. The rest are all correct. Okay, I think we will go through the answers now. Number 1, to save time, I will read them for you. Okay, number 1, the answer to number 1, which I think everyone got, is A. Number 1 is an argument. And the big clue to whether a topic is an argument or not is whether it has this as part of the question. Do you agree or disagree? To agree or disagree is part of an argument. So if you see these words in the question, you know it is going to be an argument. And therefore, Michael.
Yes.
Okay, Michael, so this is an argument. So what is one paragraph going to be about?
One paragraph going.
Yeah, what is your first paragraph going to be about in this topic? It's an argument, okay? So remember, an argument is for and against something. So if you apply that to this topic, what is your first paragraph going to be about?
About whether I'm going to agree or disagree.
Yeah, with what? With what? What is the topic?
I don't understand what's the question. Can you make it clear?
Sure. Okay, so we know this is an argument topic, okay? Because it's got these words in it. Do you agree or disagree?
Yes.
So remembering that an argument, you have one side of an argument is for something, okay, is the advantages of something. The other side of an argument is against something or has the disadvantages of something. So for this question about computers and smartphones, what would the first paragraph be about? If you look carefully at the question.
About the excessive use of modern technology?
Yes, and what is modern technology supposed to do according to this statement?
Is negatively affecting the reading and writing skill of young people.
Okay, so the first paragraph, I'll make this easy for you. Okay, the first paragraph is going to be, does using modern technology affect the reading and writing skills of young people? Okay, okay. So your second paragraph is going to be about, does using modern technology, okay, have a negative effect on the reading and writing skills of young people? Does that make sense, Michael?
All right, I understand.
So you're looking at the advantages or disadvantages or reasons for or against something. So your first paragraph is going to say, I don't think modern technology does affect the reading and writing skills of young people. Because you might say something like, modern technology means young people still have to read what is on their screen, okay, and they still have to write in order to reply to something on social media, okay. But on the other hand, you might say, remember, these argument ones are always on the other hand. There's always another side to the argument. You might say, well, spending too much time in front of a screen, you are only maybe reading one sort of thing, so you are not improving your vocabulary. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have to think of, in an argument type of thing, what is for one side, why is modern technology not bad for reading and writing? But on the other hand, you might say, why is modern technology, well, why is it bad for reading and writing? Does that make sense, Michael?
Yes, so giving both
Oh.
of the opinions.
Yes, yes. So an argument, you have to give both opinions, okay? What is good about modern technology for reading and writing? What is bad about modern technology? Okay, and there you have your essay, okay? You have one paragraph for that, one paragraph for that, an introduction and a conclusion.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so does that make sense now, Michael?
Yeah, it does make sense.
Good. Okay, so everyone remember that is an argument, okay? You have to give your opinion on both sides of something. I hope that makes sense to everyone, because if you get this part wrong, then your mark won't be so good at the end, all right? Because you'll be having the wrong structure. So again, number one is an argument. And this sentence here gives you a clue. Do you agree or disagree? When you have an argument with someone, you either agree with them, or sorry, you don't usually agree with them, otherwise there'll be no argument, but usually you disagree with them. But you have to give both sides. Number two is a point of view essay. Number two is a point of view essay. And usually you can tell by this sort of phrase. It asks you, what is your opinion about something? All right, so a point of view essay, like I said before, is a little bit similar to an argument essay, but there can be several different points of view. So it is a little bit different. So if there are several different points of view, you have to mention them in your next two paragraphs. So it's not quite as simple as being for or against something. Points of view, you are giving maybe several different advantages or several different advantages. So it's slightly different. Number three. Okay, remember I said before, a situation, the first sentence or two always deals with a fact. So you can see that this is a fact. Obesity was once considered a disease of adults. Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, what does obese mean? If someone is obese, what does that mean?
It means that they are fatty.
Right, means they are very fat. Okay, so obesity is a formal word for being fat. So normally in an essay, you wouldn't use the word fat. Okay, the word it's too casual, too informal. You would use a word like obesity. There's a formal way of saying fat. That's good, Cho Zhang, you are correct. So obesity or being fat was once considered a disease of adults. However, it's becoming increasingly common among children. And this is true. I think 60–70% of people in America, for example, are now considered obese. They are too fat. Okay, so because this is a fact, then it is a situation essay. So number three is a situation essay because this first statement is something that is true. Okay, as you can see, looking at the other essay topics, this statement, it's not dealing with a fact. Okay, it's saying maybe dieting is good, maybe dieting is bad. So that's not a fact. Okay, again, this isn't a fact. Some people believe when a sentence starts like that, it is not a fact. But this one is a fact. So a fact one is always a situation essay. And a situation essay, remember, asks you for solutions. So first of all, you have to talk about the problem in one paragraph. The second one, you talk about solutions, how to stop children becoming obese or fat. So I hope that's helped you clarify your thinking about how to make it A, P, or S. So number four. Tuk Ling.
Yes.
What sort of essay is number four? An argument, point of view, or situation?
Number four is argument.
Is an argument. You are correct.
Yeah.
is an argument. And again, this gives a clue. Do you agree or disagree? If you see this, you know it's an argument topic. Okay, so in this particular essay, Tuk Ling. Hello, Tuk Ling. Yep, Tuk Ling.
Hello.
So you,
Can you hear
yep.
me?
Can you hear me, Tuk Ling?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so you will have one paragraph saying what, and then another paragraph saying what. This is an argument. Yeah, what will one paragraph be talking about?
Talking about the
And you understand the topic?
yes, I understand.
Okay,
I will
so what?
say,
So for one paragraph, what will you say?
the raise the age limit for younger driver.
Yeah. Yes.
And
So yeah, you are on the right track. So again, I'll help you with this so everyone understands. So for one paragraph, you will say why it is a good idea to raise the age limit for young drivers. Okay. In one paragraph, you will say, yes, this is a good idea because. In the second paragraph, remember you are looking at the other side. So what will you say, Tuk Ling? The first paragraph, you will say, why is it a good idea to raise the age limit for young drivers? Okay, so what will you say in the second paragraph? Okay, what is the opposite of what I've just said?
the disadvantage.
Yes, or you say, or why is it a, why, you just say, why is it a bad idea? Why won't this work?
Yes.
Okay, so remember, sometimes arguments are the easiest ones to answer because one paragraph just looks at the advantages or reasons why something should happen. The other paragraph looks at the disadvantages or the reasons why something shouldn't happen. Duknia, does this make sense to you? Duknia?
Yes, yes, it does.
Okay, good. Okay, so Duknia, number five. Number five, what sort of essay do you think it is?
P.
Correct. Okay. And you can tell it's a P essay, a point of view, because this part here talks about views. Okay, so this gives you a big clue. Talks about views. So again, in one paragraph, you might look at why some people think it is okay to hit children or smack children. And of course, the other point of view is why it is not okay to hit children or to smack children. Okay, so again, this is a very simple essay to plan, this one. All right, Paula.
Yeah.
All right, number 6, Paula, what is number 6? What do you think? A,
Yeah,
P, or S?
I think it's both S and A.
S and A.
Yeah, I think it's S, but a little.
Okay, so remember what I said before, it is an S, okay? And remember what I said before makes it an S essay. It is because the first sentence is true, is always true.
Okay.
Okay, so the first sentence is always a fact. Okay, do you agree with this, Paula? This is a fact, this first sentence. Children are spending more and more time interacting on social media than talking face to face. Okay, so that's a fact. So you know it's going to be a situation essay because this is not an argument. Okay, this is true. And remember, with a situation essay, the main thing you will be writing about usually is solutions to this and giving reasons, as it says here, why do you think this is happening? So for those of you who are a little bit confused, I hope this has made sense, how to easily identify an A, P, or S one. So again, to summarize, an argument or A type of essay will often have these words as part of the question. A point of view type of essay will often say, what is your view on something? What is your opinion on something? And an S1, a situation essay, will always have something that is true, a fact for the first sentence. Okay, you don't need to argue about this. It is true that children spend more and more time on social media. All right. What I'm going to do now and for the rest of the lesson is I am going to share with you a document in chat. As soon as I can find my keyboard, I've got too much paper spread on the desk. Okay, so everyone, you should be able to see this link. Can you please click on the link, which will take you into this document, which I will share with you. All right, so what we're going to do for me now, please, is you will see here this topic, dieting can change your life for the better or ruin your health completely. What is your opinion? I want you please to write your first paragraph for this essay, just the first paragraph. So as we discussed before, this is a point of view essay, but don't need to worry about that just at the moment because the point of view will be in your second and third paragraphs. But your first paragraph is a paraphrase of the topic. And you will say something like this, but in your own words. These days, many people, both men and women, diet because they want to live a healthier life or change the shape of their bodies. But this is not always a good thing. Does that make sense, Michael?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you can see I haven't just used synonyms here. Remember, in a task 1 essay, we also do a paraphrase, but we just change it very simply by using synonyms. This time I've come up with a whole different way of saying this first sentence. Paula, does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, so again, I've said something like, these days, many people, both men and women, go on diets to give them health benefits or to change the shape of their bodies. But this is not always a good thing. Okay, so that would be my first paragraph. So you can write something similar or write it in your own words. There's no one correct way of doing this. There are many different correct ways of this, but you need to show that you can talk about the topic or paraphrase the topic in a different way. And if you can do this, okay, you are well on your way to getting good marks. If you just repeat this in your first paragraph, you won't get very good marks at all because all you're doing is copying what is in the first sentence. Tok Ling.
Yes,
Does that make sense to you?
yes, I understand.
Okay, you understand. Good. Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Cho Zhang. Does that make sense to you, what I just said?
Yes, it is.
Again, again, I will repeat it because it's important that you understand what you need to do. So I've looked at the topic of the essay here, which is dieting can change your life for the better or ruin your health completely. And I have changed that into these days, many people, both men and women, go on diets to improve their health. But this is not always a good idea. Okay, so I'm saying the same thing, but using completely different words. So that's what you need to practice now. Does that make sense, Cho Zhang?
Yes, it is.
Good. Okay, Duk Nia, does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good. Tan, does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, good. So the other way of saying this is to rephrase the essay topic. That's what I'm asking you to do. So you're only going to be writing 1 or 2 sentences here, okay? Not much, just 1 or 2 sentences. Just rephrasing or paraphrasing the topic of the essay. And this is how you start every task 2 essay, by rephrasing the topic. So again, you're only writing 1 or 2 sentences here, no more than 2 sentences, I think. And don't worry if this takes a little bit of time. Remember, you have 40 minutes to do this in a test, but when you are first starting out, no one, hardly anyone, can do it in 40 minutes. It takes practice to be able to do this in 40 minutes. So at the moment, don't worry. I'm not worried if you are taking a little bit of time. It's more important that you understand what we are doing. And then the more you practice this, the faster you will get. So hang in there. Okay, so Zung Ha,
Yes.
so your next sentence needs to start with words like but or however, okay?
Okay.
Duknia, I can't see your writing. Are you writing?
Me?
Yeah,
I,
I can't see your writing. Are you writing?
I'm writing on a Word document and I will paste it into top layer.
Okay. Okay, who has finished? Paula, have you finished?
I had.
Okay, I'll quickly look at yours. All right.
Okay.
Over the past few years, there have been significant changes in people's eating habits and lifestyle. Many choose to diet as they want to present themselves as fit. However, while some claim that dieting has a remarkable impact on a person's life, others believe that it undoubtedly poses a threat to one's health. That's good, Paula. So the first punctuation thing I would change
Wait. Yeah, I know. I
is
was wondering.
however,
Yeah, I know.
okay,
I was wondering if it should be this.
should be a capital, of course.
Okay.
Should be a
Oh.
new sentence. Yeah, so
Okay.
full stop. You're correct.
Okay, so that would be like 3 sentences.
Yeah, so but it's okay. However, while some claim that dieting is a remarkable purpose, others believe that it undoubtedly poses a threat to one's health. Yeah, I mean, 3 sentences is okay the way you've put it, Paula. That's all right. Better to have the correct pronunciation. The correct punctuation.
Okay.
Okay, rather than make it 2 sentences. All right, better to have 3 correct sentences than 2 sentences that aren't quite right. So that's fine, Paula. Okay, good English. That's fine. Who else is finished? Sung Ha, have you finished?
Yes.
Okay, Sung Ha. Nowadays, dieting has become a common activity for people of any gender and every age, which helps them to keep in shape and improve their health. However, is it good for everyone due to the advantages it brings, or it will harmful or will? A little bit confused, your second sentence, Sung Ha. Okay. Yeah. However, is it? So easy to correct, Sung Ha. Okay. I will correct it for you. Okay. This is very easy to correct. Watch what I do, Sung Ha. Are you watching?
Yes, I'm watching.
Okay. Okay, now it's correct. All right, so remember you are asking a question, so of course it needs a question mark at the end, of course. Okay, and you see I've just changed the word order in your sentence here to make it correct. However, is it good for everyone due to the advantages it brings, or will it harm your well-being? Okay, that's all you need. So that's good now, Sung Ha. That's fine. Any questions, Sung Ha?
No, thank you.
Okay. Tuk Ling, have you finished?
I think I have finished.
You think, okay. Many people nowadays have a tendency to choose dieting because they think it makes them healthier. Okay, good. That's fine. However, dieting is really a good thing, or will it have bad affections for their health? Okay. Just a couple of mistakes, Tuk Ling. Okay.
Yes.
So first of all here, The is needs to be here, all right?
Oh,
Can you see, Tukling, what I'm doing?
yes, I can.
Okay, so and so the is comes out of here. Okay, however, is dieting really a good thing, or will it have bad and slightly the wrong word? Okay, the word should be this. Yeah, this word.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, I know.
and this preposition needs to be. Do you know what the preposition should be? Not for. Do you know what it should be?
Of on.
This one.
Yes.
On their health. You have an effect on something. It's okay. Effect and on always go together. Okay, effect on. Okay, and because it's a question, the sentence, what does it need at the end? Tukling? Because the sentence is a question, what should you have at the very end? You need this.
Yes.
Okay, a question mark.
Question mark. Yes.
Yeah, see, I put a question mark in. So you need a question mark if you have. This is a very simple mistake, but if you do this in an exam, they will take a mark off, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the sort of thing you will look at the end of your writing when you are checking, okay? In the last 2 minutes, you look for things like this. All right, does your question have a question mark on the end? Okay, that's fine, Tukling. Paula, we've done.
But do you think it's it is simple? Yes.
It is it is a little bit simple, but that's not so bad. At least it is correct. Okay, at least it is correct. So yes, Tukling, a little bit simple, okay, a little bit, but it is correct, okay, and that I think is the most important thing.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so please just have a look at what Zung Ha and Paula have written, okay, to see how they have made it a little bit more formal. Okay, just have a look at those words they've used. Okay, yes. Michael, have you finished?
I'll finish.
Okay, let's go. With the growing population of humanity, the changings of people's eating styles has been remarkably noticed. Okay, so the sentence is a little bit incorrect. I know what you were saying. I will just correct it. Okay, Michael?
Yes.
Okay. You don't need to say of humanity because obviously you are talking about people in this essay. Okay, so yeah. You don't need to say humanity. This should be really. With a growing population, comma, the changing doesn't need an S on the end. The changing of people's eating style has been not noticed is not quite the correct word. It is this word you need.
Oh.
Okay, with a growing population, the changing of people's eating style has been remarkably different. Okay, so remarkably is fine as an adjective there, Michael. That's fine. Okay, right. But noticed wasn't correct. It needs to be this word. which means that people's eating style has changed a lot now the population has growing, okay? Dieting is preferred by a large number of people. Better to use because instead of since, I think. All right? Since is okay. I think because is better.
All right. It should be because of.
No, it doesn't need an of there because it's popular. Doesn't need to have of.
Oh.
Okay, and it's popular for health.
Oh.
Dieting is preferred by a large number of people because it's popular for health. However, many replied isn't correct. So
Argue.
you don't need any of this. However, dieting could also become a threat to people's health. Okay, and you don't need to say anything else at this stage. Okay, because this is what you will be talking about in the rest of the essay.
All right.
Okay, so does that make sense what I've done? However,
I understand.
dieting could also become a threat to people's health. At this stage, you don't need to say why. This is just the introduction. All right, so you don't need to say why at this stage. So that's fine. Okay, Cho Zhang, have you finished?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, these days, obesity has become an urgent disease. Urgent is not quite, urgent means to be in a hurry. So it doesn't quite make sense. A disease in a hurry doesn't make sense. Cho Zhang, so you need a word like this. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, obesity has become a serious disease because of unhealthy, what word should go in here, Cho Zhang, do you think? What sort of unhealthy habits? What makes you fat? Unhealthy what habits? Cho Zhang?
I'm eating without
Yes, yes,
taste.
yes, yes, just this. Like that, Cho Zhang. Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah, unhealthy eating habits. And some people choose, okay, some people choose, it just needs to be slightly different form, dieting as a method to solve this problem. And this should be, okay, these days obesity has become a serious disease because of unhealthy eating habits. Some people choose dieting as a method to solve this problem. Although eating less can bring some advantages, okay, so not a semicolon there, just a comma, Cho Zhang, okay, like that. However, there, okay, just change the order of the words. There can also be a risk. Okay, and I will take all of this out, Cho Zhang. Okay, so again, at the moment, because this is just the introduction, you don't need to say why. All right, you're just making a statement. So although eating less can bring some advantages, however, there can also be a risk due to this popular trend. Does that make sense, Cho Zhang?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good. You've used some good vocabulary there, Cho Zhang. Okay, that's good. Popular trend, okay, is a good collocation. That's great. That's good to use. Okay, and the rest of it is all correct now, Cho Zhang. So I just made a couple of corrections to your word order. All right. And I took out that bit you had in there because you don't need it in the introduction. All right. Tongue, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Nowadays, obesity is more commonly occurs on people. Okay. This is how you change this to make it correct, Tongue? Okay. In fact, I can almost take out in people, all right, because you don't need it. Of course, we are talking about people. Okay. Does that make sense, Tongue?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Nowadays, obesity is a more common occurrence. Dieting is the option that many people are not preferring. Can you think of the word that's better that begins with C? CH. Begins with
Choose.
CH. Yes. Choosing. Okay, is the more accurate word. Okay. As a way to keep fit and lose weight. Okay, good. The rest of that sentence is correct. Okay, and instead of said, you need to make this present tense. Okay, because this is what people are saying now. Okay, they're not saying it in the past, they're saying it now. Some say that it has changed their life, and some accuse dieting. Okay, needs to be a verb. Some accuse dieting of ruining their health. Okay, that's good now, Tongue. All right?
All right.
Good. Okay, so you see I just made some small corrections, but not many. So I just changed preferring into choosing is the better word for this sentence. All right, Duknia.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. By the way, we will be finished in a couple of minutes, okay, as soon as I finish this. Dieting nowadays is a common thing among people. So again, you don't need to say, like I said to the others, Duknia, you don't need to say among people. All right, because you can, but you don't need to, because obviously we are talking about people, not talking about animals. Okay, dieting is a common thing. Needs to be a full stop here. Dieting can be good if done in a healthy and sustainable way, with a focus on satisfying the body rather than restricting it. Okay, some good words here. However, extreme diets can be dangerous and lead to negative health problems. Okay, so all of this last sentence, Duknia, you don't need. Okay, because this is just an introduction. All right, so you don't need to offer any solutions in your introduction. Okay, so all your introduction is doing is just paraphrasing or rephrasing the initial sentence. So you don't need this. Okay, so this is a solution, and you don't need a solution in your introduction. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so all this can go. You don't need it. That is the sort of thing you might put in your conclusion at the end, but not in the introduction. Okay. Have I missed anyone out? No, I've done everyone. Okay, good. All right, everyone. So I hope there's Zung Ha. Where have you gone? I can't see you. Please come back. Thank you. All right, everyone. So I hope those corrections that I made to your introductions made sense. We will continue with this again next week. I'll get you to write another couple of introductions, which is obviously good practice for your writing. So thank you, everyone. for coming to the class this afternoon. Duknia, what are you doing for the rest of today?
Might be sleeping or
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Paula. Hello, Paula.
Hi,
What are you doing for the rest of today, Paula?
I'm just doing my homework and finishing up.
Okay. Okay, good. You have more work to do. Okay, Cho Zhang. I can't see you, Cho Zhang. You've disappeared. Ah, there you are.
Yes,
Cho Zhang, what
Yes,
are
I'm
you
here.
doing? What are you doing for the rest of today?
I think that I will go to the gym.
You'll go to the gym. That's great.
Yes.
Oh, great. You are keeping fit. Very good, Cho Zhang. That's good. I hope it's not too difficult. Michael,
Yes, I'm here.
what are you doing for the rest of today?
Well, mostly I'm gonna revision the math.
Revise. Yeah, correct. Mostly you are going to revise. You were right the first time.
Yeah,
Mostly
revise.
you are going to revise math. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, good luck with that. Good luck with your exams this week too, Michael.
I'll try my best.
I know you do. You always do. Tuk Ling, what are you doing
Yes.
for the rest of today?
I will spend my time to doing my homework and prepare for the tomorrow lesson.
Okay, prepare for tomorrow's lesson. Good. Good, Tuk Ling. All right, Zung Ha.
Yes.
What are you doing for the rest of today?
Just rest a little bit and study my extra class.
Okay, good luck with that. And Tang. Hello, Tang. Hello, Tang. What are you doing for the rest of today?
I will do my math homework because I got the test tomorrow.
Okay, so a lot of you I know have tests tomorrow. Okay, so good luck, everyone who has a test or exam tomorrow. I know some of you have a busy week coming up, so I hope it all goes well, and I hope you get a chance to relax at the end of it. Thank you again for coming to class today. Thank you for your work. I always enjoy teaching you, and I look forward to seeing you next Sunday. So have a happy week, everyone. Bye.
Bye, Mr. Lee.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Con chào
Bye.
bạn.
Bye-bye.